And it's amazing how God works this out. The righteousness that God required, he himself provided. God himself provides the perfection that was not possible for man. In other words, God does for man what man cannot do for himself. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21 says, "For he hath made him to be sin for us, who knew no sin, that we might be made the righteousness of God in him." So Jesus Christ became sin for us, that we might become the righteousness of God in him. The moment you place your faith on Christ alone, instantaneously, immediately, the righteousness of God, perfect and absolute, is imputed unto you. God no longer sees you as a sinner, he sees you as a son. God became man to die for man's sin. In so doing, he satisfied his own justice, thereby making salvation possible for all men. Now, the unfortunate truth today is that the vast majority of mankind refuses to rely solely upon Jesus Christ. They refuse to transfer their trust to Jesus Christ alone. They're trusting in something else or someone else. Their religious works, their self-righteousness, their church attendance, their self-reformation, their obedience to the commandments. John chapter 1, verse 12 says, "But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh," notice this, "nor of the will of man, but of God." Salvation is not man's work for God, it is God's work for man. Romans chapter 5. Turn there if you would. We'll close here. Romans chapter 5, look at verse 6. "For when we were yet without strength, in due time Christ died for" who? Who did Christ die for? The ungodly. My friends, you can't be right with God without God's righteousness. I'll say that again. You can't be right with God without God's righteousness.